Okay. Hello, Team Elites, Team Gel Nation, Team New You Life. Welcome to our event tonight. Our recap of an amazing event that we all came from just this past weekend in West Palm Beach, Florida. I'm just so excited. We have a lot of content to share tonight. A lot of great announcements we want to make. Some good housekeeping things that we want to share with you all tonight. So, without further ado, we're going to get started. My name is Sharon Brandt. For those of you who don't know me, I live in Orlando, Florida. I'm mother of five children. I have 4 grandchildren now, and I'm just loving growing old now that I was introduced to this amazing product, this amazing gel, about a little over a year ago. So I've been involved in the industry now for 26 years. This industry allowed me to get my husband out of the very stressful family restaurant business that we were in, and I found a product 20-some years ago that literally changed our life. It went viral in the community around the country, and because of that, here I was, a mother of 5, pregnant with our 5th child, and I was able to create a very significant, multiple 6-figure income in a very short time. In the past 20-some years, I've been involved with other companies, some great wellness products, great anti-aging products. But I would always say, gosh, if I could only have that product that I had 20-some years ago that went viral, that not just everyone needed, but everyone wanted. It was a sizzle product. It was something that just when you shared it, people wanted it. And so I didn't even know what I was doing, but I was able to have success because of the product. And so when I was called about this amazing product, this gel from Joe Giuliano, and he said, Sharon, I hadn't spoken to him in a few years. We worked together on a project 10 years ago. He said, Sharon, I have the only transdermal HGH product that's available in the market without a prescription. And by the way, it's registered with the FDA. Would you be interested in taking a look? Because this owner, this formulator, is thinking about putting it through our industry, network marketing, sometime the end of this year. This was April 2017. And I said, Joe, I don't know if I want to do the business, but you had me at HGH. Because I have been looking for HGH always had a curiosity for HGH for anti-aging effects. And yes, I am vain. I don't like to age. And so I was always intrigued with it. But when I found out that going through anti-aging doctors, it would cost me at least $1,500 a month for their anti-aging protocol, which included HGH injections. And I did not have the budget to do that. And I didn't know, if the negative side effects of some of injections, I didn't know if I wanted to really go there. So I tried the product, and it's been absolutely amazing what it did for me. I was trying to lose that 5-8 pounds that I gained being in my 50s. And with my second bottle, I started shrinking. And more than that, more importantly though, I had friends and family going, are you working out now? I was like, look at this. And I had lost all my muscle definition. And I felt like a middle-aged woman for the first time. So that to me was so exciting. Got me back in the gym a few months later. I had the endurance and everything like that. So the product spoke for itself. And I jumped on board. The company opened, and in April we got involved. So here we are. It's an amazing company, what's happening. And this product is the product that I was hoping for to ever repeat 20-some years ago. This is on steroids with this gel. What we learned this weekend at the event was really, I'm amazed because I know that there's such an interest, because everyone we shared the video with, getonthegel.com, they watch it. We put them in the testimonial pages. They're like, I want this product. You know, I want what this has. People are looking for us. And one of the biggest things that I found out and really got me even more excited, because I know we're at the right place, right time, was the number of people looking for a product. In fact, one of our consultants, Ken Burgess, was there sharing some slides, and he shared that the #1 searched product on GNC's websites across the country in their search bar is HGH. So many millions of Americans are looking for HGH, and we have it. We have the solution. So many Americans are on HGH injections, and after 2 or 3 years, they get off of it. I think every 5 years, like 13 million people get off of HGH injections because of the cost, because it's too expensive. So we have that. We have what people are looking for, and that makes an opportunity. So without further, I have a few people that I asked to share with us tonight before Nick, our fearless leader, Diamond Ambassador Nick Sorensen, goes over some housekeeping, some great things that's going to help your business grow and help us go through these transitions months of the next few months as we get into fall. A wonderful season for sharing this industry and this great product before the holidays. So I asked a few great people that came to this event, showed up, and I had the pleasure, a couple of these ladies I'm going to introduce, I had the great pleasure of meeting Alex. And the first person I want to bring on to share her takeaway and what she thought of everything is Amy Potvin. Amy's from North Carolina, and prior to finding this industry, she spent over 12 years in the pharmaceutical industry. Very, very successful. Found this industry 5 years ago without any experience, went to the top. She's gone to the top in several companies, and we are so fortunate to have Amy part of the New You Life family, and she is a life coach, soon to be ambassador. We're so excited, Amy. So take it away and share with everyone what your thoughts are, what's happened.
Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. And it is so nice to be here. Again, my name's Amy Potvin from Charlotte, North Carolina. I have 4 beautiful daughters, a 2-year-old, a 6-year-old, a 16-year-old twin daughter named Grace that is on earth, and another one that is in heaven, and her name's Ellie. And I really started this journey 5 years ago, wanting to partner with a company with a pure heart to really influence and touch the lives of others. I wanted to allow people to really be blessed with an extreme quality of life, to be able to be blessed in great health, to be able to really enjoy those that we love and be blessed on this earth in the God-given time that each of us have. And so I have been searching for 5 years for a company that would speak to my heart. And I've had some wonderful opportunities. I've met some great people in the industry. I've loved the companies I've worked at. But guys, I found my family this past weekend. When I flew down to West Palm Beach, I really didn't know what to expect, but I felt that God was pushing me through a door and that something was going to be opened, and it was going to accelerate every area of my life with regards to health, helping people, financial freedom, but also bless me with the community that I had been searching for. And the first thing that happened to me was I was blessed to be in a room with a small group of leaders and meet Alexi Goldstein, our CEO, our master formulator, who's been creating amazing products for 27 years. And to hear his heart, to see the tears in his eyes, to want to hear our stories. Who were we? Why were we there? And to have him share with us things like, you know, as he got started with this back in, November 27th of 2016, in the very beginning, there was, for instance, credit card issues going on with the credit card processing company. And we weren't able to take payment. And the fact that he continued to send out 2 or 1 bottle, 4 bottle packs, 8 bottle packs, and ask for no money, just assume eventually he'd get the money back. The fact that he continued to pay large amounts of commissions to, the people who are sharing his products and allowing people to be blessed by this gel that he created 14 years ago. And then to learn he hasn't even taken a paycheck yet. I looked at this man, and as I was speaking with him, I said, this is the person, this is the leader, this is the type of people I want to surround myself with. He is truly about changing lives. He didn't sell out to pharmaceutical companies when they wanted to buy, this gel and make it FDA approved and have to have a pharmaceutical prescription and, pay a lot of money. He didn't sell out to Shark Tank, to Kevin Harrington, and allow him to put this gel on infomercials. He wanted to give it to the people who he understood, loved his products, understood this gel, and could share their testimonies, change and soften the hearts of others, and create something bigger. He is not going anywhere. What I got out of this weekend was we are in a company and it has heart. It is about the love. It is about changing the world. And we have so many products he's going to be bringing to us over time. And they're all created under his brilliancy. And the leadership at this event, I can't even explain to you. I have never seen the quality of people at an event in my entire life. And this was just thrown together. It wasn't really thrown together. It was put magically together by some leaders, down in Florida. But it was incredible. And the content was there. And I just walked away and I felt love. I felt security. And I knew without doubt this was where I was supposed to be. And all I can say is next time there's an event, don't miss it. Get your team there. Sometimes you have to experience something to really understand the value, but you don't want to miss the next one, and you don't want anyone on your team. My team that went with me, we are so God-fired up. We are so excited to change the world, and I'm just so thankful and blessed to be a part of all of your lives. So, as far as my personal testimonial, I started this gel with regards to looking for something for my husband who struggles with severe aches and pains throughout his entire body, and he's been struggling for 4 years. We've spent thousands of dollars on holistic to conventional treatments. Some had really terrible side effects. And the bottom line is, within just a few weeks, my husband said, I went from feeling 68 years old to 38 years old. And he's 48 years old. And he is alive again. His vitality, and he is being restored, and I'm so thankful. So I love this team. I love this company. We have great leadership, and I am so excited now to introduce you to a dear friend of mine who joined me, and this is Dr. Craig Warrenberg. He is an incredible man. He has been a chiropractor, and he's for over 27 years, and he has his degree in clinical nutrition. That being said, he did retire, and after about 20 years of practice, and now he is doing New You Life full time. He is a believer. He is so excited. He knows what this gel can do, and he was at this event, and he is going to be sharing with you this evening some of his takeaways. So, Dr. Craig, thank you so much for being on tonight, and I'm going to pass it on to you.
Thanks so much, Amy. Can you hear me okay? Excellent. So, as you said, as a chiropractor, I got to see every product that came out on the market. And as you said, I have a degree in clinical nutrition, and I always use the best nutritional products, nutritional nutraceuticals in my practice. And until this came along, we would always have to use so many different products in order to balance the HPA system. HPA is hypothalamic pituitary adrenal axis. And that's a big thing in the chiropractic wellness, the whole nutraceutical world. So many people are overstressed, overtoxic. Their adrenals are fatigued. And when we can get this balanced, really miracles in the body happen. So, I'll never call this a silver bullet. You won't hear me call it a silver bullet, but it's pretty close to a miraculous product just because of all the things that it activates in our system. Obviously we know the whole story, and so I won't go into the whole human growth hormone depletion situation. But as we put this in our body, miracles happen. And we've all heard the testimonials, and that was probably one of the biggest things that I walked away with was, hearing more of these testimonials. Hundreds of people, everybody that you met had a great story. I've got a great story with just being on the gel. After just a few days, some discomfort that I had in my Achilles was gone. Same thing with Melissa. Her knees are doing great, sleeping better. All of these things are really wonderful changes in our bodies. And I'm just blown away. And I'm excited to share it with others in my profession. We have a couple of great chiropractors on board already. And really the next lady that I would like to introduce, hopefully we can get through a couple of technical issues, is Dr. Janine Hefner. And Dr. Hefner is really an interesting lady because she comes to us with a background from the medical profession. She's a double PhD. She's a cardiothoracic surgeon, which means she's a heart doctor. So she's a pretty special lady. She has a passion for research, but what she sees with this is to set herself free. She wants to step back from doing 2 surgeries a day, and she's looking forward to bringing this to other people. She sees what this can do. She understands it. So just the power, the strength, the credibility that she has it's just so exciting to see how she's embraced this as well. So hopefully she can get on board right now. And Nick, I'll see if Dr. Hefner is there.
Dr. Janine, you need to unmute yourself.
Am I unmuted?
You are.
There you
We can
are.
hear you.
And you can turn your camera on if you like.
Okay, hang on.
No, you're good. Just go ahead and talk. You don't have the host ability anymore, so we can't.
We can hear you.
We can hear you great.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
We can hear you fine.
Take it
I
away.
gotta turn my camera back on. I'm so sorry. I'm so stupid in IT, and Nick has been guiding me through this stuff. Oh, there's the camera. No, I just went to Amy on that
You're
one.
good, Dr. Hefner. Just speak. We just want to hear your words of wisdom, and that would be wonderful. Why don't you just kind of share your takeaways about this weekend? And we so appreciate you.
Okay. Oh my God, people. I just want you to know, I just walked out of the OR from a surgery that shouldn't have happened until 9 o'clock tonight, but we had to take him into the OR. And I got the joy of running into this when I have been looking for everything underneath the sun, because my patients on the OR table are getting younger and younger and younger. They used to be 60 to 65 to 70. Now I'm operating on 35, 38, 40, 45. I started looking into HGH, the human growth hormone, in order to build muscle, because the heart is a muscle. When Craig and Melissa out of the clear blue sky reached out to me and said, oh my God, there's this product you got to try. And I'm so blessed and thankful. I signed up on Wednesday, got on a plane on Thursday, and went to the convention. It has totally changed my life on what I believe this product can do. I have researched and researched and researched on the benefits of this. The 100 thing on the benefits of this is, number one, is transdermal. So you're not paying the big, huge, expensive HGH of $1,500 a month in order to make muscle grow. This product truly does work based on the transdermal. Proteins, amino acids, every bodybuilder knows this is the foundation. They drink tons of protein. They want amino acids, assays. It's like phenomenal. I have been so enriched by this product that every one of my patients will be carrying this. So help me God. And this week's convention shared so much enlightenment on what these people in the heads of company have done, that I am truly on fire 100% with this product. And I've met phenomenal people that understand the same thing that I'm doing, that understand my goals, that reach out, and they don't have the degrees that I do, but we are all 100% common thread of, it's all about the patient. It's all about the people. And I'm so excited and so thrilled to be a part of this process. I just don't know what else to say.
That's awesome. Thank you so much, Dr. Hefner. We so appreciate you taking time and getting out of that surgery so you could be on our Zoom with us.
Oh my God, I ran from the OR. I was like going, oh my God, I'm missing this Zoom call. And my patient lived.
Well, we can't wait for you to get more involved with us, and we'll do another great call just about your take on this product and all the details on it. That's going to be so much fun to learn from you. So thank you again.
Thank you.
Awesome. Well, thank you. So I'm going to introduce now someone who's very near and dear to my heart. We used to work together 27 years ago, and I called this beautiful woman up, Kim Rodriguez. And I said, Kim, I know you said you'd never do this industry again. We haven't spoken in a few years, but you're going to hear this about this product, and you're going to want to do this business with me. And honestly, let me just tell you all that I really promoted this in the beginning. I thought it was just strictly anti-aging. I had no idea the profound health benefits of HGH. I just thought it was all about vain people who wanted to have ripped bodies and looked younger with their hair, their nails, the skin. And my friend Kim Rodriguez, she likes to age gracefully like I did. And little did I know, and that's why all of you who have people on your list that you're not calling, You have no idea what's going on in their home. You have no idea the lives that you can change with this product. So little did I know that her and her husband were going for a health crisis in their home, and that they desperately, desperately needed something like HGH. And so I'm just so grateful to God that I called her up and she answered and she took my call. So Kim, take it away.
Well, hello, everybody. I'm going to kind of bring it home now with a little bit of heart. Sharon's exactly right. I had no intention whatsoever of doing another direct sales company. My husband was really struggling and having a hard time. He had gone through a health crisis in January that was devastating. It was particularly devastating because my husband is a physician, and out of the blue, his blood pressure rose to 215/112. No matter what we did, we couldn't get it down. He ended up being hospitalized, and they did everything. They sedated him. They gave him blood pressure medications. And the long story short is I brought home a man I didn't even recognize, and I was horrified. I'm a pretty smart girl, and I got boots on the ground, and I started working trying to find solutions for him because he's 61 years old. He didn't drink. He didn't smoke. He was slim. He did all the right things. We have a beautiful family. He had just turned 61, had a brand new Corvette he wanted to drive. I did everything. We started on a vegan diet. He started exercising daily, taking supplements, and yet we made little to no progress. He had shuffling of his feet. His memory was horrible. My children would call me crying, "Mom, what are we going to do about Dad? He's in such bad shape. We don't even recognize him." And I was terrified, literally terrified inside. So Sharon called me with the HGH. Little did she know that 2 days before, Pedro had just told me, "You know what is going to complete my healing? Human growth hormone. We've got to get human growth hormone." And Sharon called. My husband was in the shower. I heard her words, almost in disbelief, and Pedro ripped over the shower curtain. He said, "Did she say HGH?" And I said, "Yes, she did." He goes, "Order it, sign in, get every bottle you can. That's what's going to change my life." And guess what? 11 days into that product, the lights came on. Now remember, he'd been sick since January. This was June now. 11 days into it, the lights came on. 11 weeks into it, I heard him laugh spontaneously again for the first time since January. Brought me to tears immediately. I now completely have my husband back. So the moral of this story is, you got your chicken list? Call them, you big chickens, because what if Sharon wouldn't have called me? When I met Alexi Goldstein, let me tell you what I heard from him. He said, "I'm looking to help the little people. I want to help people like Pedro." You know what? In my community, we're the big people. We're the people who do all the fundraising. My husband's one of the most prominent physicians in this county. So if I were on somebody's chicken list and they didn't call me, they had no idea how heartbroken I was and how desperate my husband was. So get on that chicken list. Don't be afraid. You have a product you can be so amazingly proud of that is going to change so many lives, but it's not going to do it if you don't open your mouths. So I love you, Sharon. Thank you so much for what you've done for me. And that conference was amazing, and meeting Alexi, humbling, very humbling.
That's awesome, Kim. And Kim's one of our life coaches, very close to ambassador as well. She will be a diamond ambassador this year with New You Life, just the product, just by sharing her passion for this product and helping as many people as we can. So it's a pleasure. It's a pleasure. Oh my gosh, I loved hearing this story. So now I get to introduce our Nick Sorensen, our diamond ambassador, who it's just an honor to be on this journey with him. Him and Natalie are amazing leaders in this industry. They've had success in every company they've gotten involved with. They're kind of new to this industry, but they went to the top in the last few companies, and they're at the top again with New You Life. And so he gets to do the fun part. He gets to the part that none of us want to talk about, auto ships and upgrading and doing this, your back office, and making sure that you don't have double or triple auto ships and things like that. So he's going to make our life so much easier for us and all of our teams. So Nick, take it away.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Appreciate you all. Great stories. Great to connect with you all and hear your takeaways from the event. It truly was incredible. I mean, for it to be a distributor run event, 1,200 people, a number of people flew in from all over. It was incredible. Great information. The energy was phenomenal. Like they said, it was great to connect with our ownership, Alexi, but also, corporate staff, and kind of really see where we're going. We talked a lot bit about vision. We talked a lot bit about, what's to come in the next few months, what's to come next year. And that's what really excites me. We've had incredible success. I think some of you saw some of the posts, but we did, about $9 million in sales in our 9th month, which is truly incredible. And they paid over $4.7 million in commissions just last month. So pretty incredible with what we have going on. Really excited to be a part of this. It's a lot easier to build when we have momentum and have all this excitement going on. So definitely thank the person that invited you here for what we have. And, let's go share it and help a lot more people. And so, like I said, incredible stuff. What I've seen with this company, number one, we really love the comp plan when we looked at it. We're starting to experience that. A lot of people are earning commissions and some great commissions. In fact, a higher payout than I originally thought. That magic rank is coach. We talked a lot about that convention, how to get to coach, what you can do. And so we'll be bringing some more information to you as the weeks come on. But it really is simple. It's you bring people on, 3 on your left, 3 on your right, 10,000 volume in your left leg. People that want to do it faster, bring on more people with it, just more activity. And so we'll have a bunch of information that gets out to really help you there. The key is just set a number that you're going to share with on the daily. If it's 2 people a day, 5 people a day, 10 people a day, whatever it is, and stick to that and commit it and hit it. So really good stuff with there. On top of that, there's 30-something Diamond ambassadors. There's a bunch of ambassadors, tons of life coaches. So huge opportunity in this company for you to basically plant your flag, help your family, whatever that looks like. A little bit of money, a lot of money. And go from there. So like Sharon said, I get to share and go over some of the stuff that just kind of really help solve some of the issues that we've come in contact with. Anytime you have growth, especially growth like we've had, which is exponential, you're going to run into some issues here and there, okay? It's just definitely part of it. And with systems, they don't really get tested until they get tested, if you know what I mean, okay? And so this is just kind of a dummy account that we have set up. First and foremost, those of you that are on this live or this training, if you started before the 59ers, which means your auto ship was on a credit card, okay? So if your auto ship has been run before a credit card, this was just announced last week. I'm going to walk through how you do that. But the first thing you do for everyone is you log on and double check and make sure that you see just 2 auto ships. You'll see one for $59, okay, $59 auto ship. This is just our yearly membership fee. This is what covers the website, all the tools and resources that we have from the company. And you'll see that that's a yearly thing, okay? So a year from the time that you enrolled, it will run again. And then you'll have your product order, okay? Make sure you do have an auto ship set up. Make sure that if you're coach or below, it's at least 1 bottle. If you're coach or higher, okay, it's 2 bottles, okay? That way you're approved to get paid. We don't want anybody to miss out on commissions. But if you had a credit card, you're not going to go add a new profile, okay? If you are already being charged with a credit card, you do not go add a new profile. You just go to new order, okay? And when you see this new order pop up, give it a second as it loads. You will do this Somaderm membership plus auto ship, okay? Now, you don't need to do this until the week that your auto ship was scheduled to ship, okay? They ship from our old credit card merchant processor to a new one, so we have to put in our new CV, the 3-digit code on the back of your credit card. So you have to go through a new process again, but click this one the week your bottle's scheduled to ship. It will ship you a bottle immediately and automatically put you on auto ship for the following month, okay? So that is just for those people. If you have been on ACH, you do not need to set up a new auto ship. You can definitely go ahead and leave it on ACH. I actually personally like ACH. A lot of my automatic payments that come out of my account, from utilities to mortgage, I have through there. I actually like that fact because there's no issues at all whatsoever with that. So if you have ACH, you like it, definitely go ahead and leave it on. If you do want to add a new profile, okay, you can add a new profile. If you do want to add your credit card, it will be basically a month out from today. So just make sure you look on your previous auto ship and make sure that you have one within 30 days. Like you said, we don't want you guys to miss out any commission. So for example, This one's October 7th. Let's use my last one around September 7th. So if you set a new one up for a credit card, you just want to make sure that you're good within those 30-day period of time, okay? But double check to make sure you do not have multiples. There's a number of people who have multiples. Once you set up a new one, same thing, come back in. If you need to get rid of it, you can just come in and delete the auto ship here, okay? So that is that for auto ship. On this website, we've had a couple issues with some cookie stuff. With this back office, they've been adding some new things. They've been fixing some things, but I think also too, Alexi mentioned from stage that he's been traveling all over the country meeting with top programmers, and he has full intentions of not only fixing this, but basically overhaul it completely and basically starting fresh with a brand new clean slate, which is huge because back offices are a very integral part of our business. In the meantime, every time I go in and place an order for a new customer, every time I go in and let's say I'm helping someone on the team with their back office, I always come in, if you'll see right here, go File at the top. So if you're on Chrome, it will be called a new incognito window. If you're on Firefox, they call the new private window. If you're on Safari, it's a new private window. I do just about everything on this. That way there's no cookie stored or ever stored, and there's no information ever passed. So if someone calls up and says, Nick, I need some help with my back office, will you log in and take a look? I will always come here. If someone says, hey, Nick, I'm ready to order a bottle as a customer, I'm going to go to a private window. If someone says, hey, Nick, I'm ready to enroll as a distributor, I'm going to go to a private window. And it's just, we're not having a ton of issues, but it just helps basically so some of those issues don't pop up right now. It's not every single time, but definitely can help for you all to do that. But in the near coming months, we haven't had an actual announcement yet. In the near coming months, we definitely will be having a full new upgraded system. We've had so much growth, so much success. Normally, it takes companies, years to grow out of their initial system. We've done that in a very short period of time, and so we should be seeing that in a very short period of time. Let me look and see what else I have. Also, double or triple auto ships. We went over that. Auto ship for order on private. Back office. The back office will continue to upgrade it. There's a couple things that can really help you. I went and did a video on the rolling 5-week period. And anytime you ever are looking to see where you're at to hit rank, always go to commissions, okay? And then you'll click volume, and it will show this period. So this 5-week period is right here. It's 8/4 to 9/7, okay? And as you can see, then on the RV is 2,660 in this spot, LV 0. Okay, so if you're running for coach, you would need 10,000 on your left, 10,000 on your right. Okay, and so this is during that 5-week period. The following week, okay, this 8/4 to 8/11 will drop off, and it will now be 8/11 to 9/14. So you lose 1 week, you pick up 1 week, and so that's the rolling 5-week. Is a huge advantage for our comp plan. Gives us the ability to have 35 days to rank up. But it also gives us the ability to continually have multiple closes. We don't have 12 monthly closes. We have one every week, which gives you over 50 chances to hit a rank rather than 12. So pretty cool parts of the comp plan. Just always like to point that out there. Sharon, is there anything else I left off on the website that we wanted to go over at all? Or the back office or any of those announcements that you can think of?
Yes, Nick, did you talk about the, to go make sure that everyone goes in their back office to make sure they only have one profile for auto ship?
Yes.
Okay, because people are having multiple, I noticed, and they don't realize there are multiple auto ships.
Yep.
And they're wondering why they're getting charged twice this month in September.
Yep.
So go ahead and do that.
Yeah, so just double check. You go to orders, you click auto ship, you look at your profiles. You are going to have two. One's going to be for just your yearly subscription fee to be a distributor. The other one's going to be the product. So you don't want any more than that. And then double check. If you're getting close to coach, running for coach, you're going to definitely want to change this to 280. If you think you're going to hit it in the next 30 days, whatever, change that to 280, so 2 bottles. Or you can also have PV that goes towards that with customers, but make sure you keep an eye on that. But just these two, the 59 and then whatever your product is, 1 bottle or 2 bottles for sure.
Perfect. Thank you. And also, we've noticed if any of your team or customers or you all upgraded or purchased product like the end of August, the beginning of September, that was kind of when we were transitioning to the new merchant account. So there's a little bit of lag time where we're not getting the information from the credit processing that your payment has been posted. And people, though, have gotten their money taken out of their checking account. So if you are waiting for product, it's been a long time, and you do not see shipped yet, and money was taken out of your checking account, you definitely need to call your upline leader, let us know, and we'll get through customer service, because I know it's a long wait. And if you don't have time to do that wait, we'll take care of it for you, okay? Until we can get through this little hump. So thank you. We appreciate all of your patience and all of this.
And then one last thing, I have got a couple other questions today on place a new order if you were a 59er. Most of those have gone through, but I did have that question come up again today, so might as well do it while we're on. You'll click on orders. You'll click new order. Okay, that then takes you to your cart. You'll click enrollment pack. Okay, it's not going to do it for here because I've already bought it. Once you click enrollment pack, you'll click on your cart on the top right. Okay, it will say 0. That's okay. You'll then click checkout. Okay, and then you can go actually select what it is. It's going to be 0 here. On that, it would actually give the ability for you to go select it and pick what you wanted. But that's the process that you do. It's very simple. But I know a lot of people get hung up where it says 0. Just keep going to the next page and you'll select which pack you want. So go for there. But the key thing here is I'm going to turn it back over to Sharon in just a second. But we have, I really think something special. Those of you that know me or have talked to me, I really believe this is the unicorn of our industry. Here's what we look for. We look for an incredible product or company. It's something that has huge differentiation. We have differentiation inside this industry, outside this industry. Like you heard Dr. Hefner, there's 3 places to get HGH. A doctor, okay, $1,000, $1,500 a month, illegal off the streets, who knows the sources, you're still doing injections, or our product. That's absolutely huge. The benefits this brings is absolutely incredible. And so take that knowledge and that confidence when you go share it with people. Exclusivity, the only place you can get this product is us. The only place you can order it is from a New You Life distributor. That is absolutely incredible. Compensation plan, we're fully seeing it now as people are hitting ranks, people are getting checks. It's pretty exciting. It's going to change a lot of people's lives the next 6 months, 12 months, 18, 24, and beyond. It's really exciting. I love the health and wellness space and industry because you truly, truly make a difference. We can do the same thing in this compensation plan. And then leadership and ownership. They've made some incredible decisions. When they stopped shipping product, months ago, a lot of people said, oh my goodness, this is going to kill it. I'm like, that's the greatest decision they can do because they're building for the long haul. They're not making decisions short-sighted. They're making decisions to go build a long-term business. Sharon and I were able to have dinner with Alexi on Saturday night after the event. He talked about his vision of the products he's bringing out, next year, the year after. Like they have this whole thing mapped out. And, they continue to make decisions that are for us in the long haul. We're going to go build a company that can be a legacy company. There's no excuse or why I named everything legacy, because I truly believe with this company, we can go build that. And I'm excited to partner up with you all, Sharon, this leadership team. So many of us, Marsha, Brenda, we could go on and on and on. We have dozens and dozens and dozens of incredible people that we're going to go change and help a lot of people. So I'm going to go and turn it back to you, Sharon. I appreciate it. Thank you for leading this and leading us, and let me jump on and share my thoughts.
Thank you, Nick. Thank you for everything you do. And just hearing Nick, close this and talk, it's like my hair was tingling on my scalp, going, okay, let's get off this, and how many more phone calls can we make tonight? Let's call the West Coast, because truly we have something so special. So what we can say from you all, being in this industry for so long, and being around these other Diamond Ambassadors, I was around people that have earned millions of dollars in this industry. And some of these people have been wined and dined the last 4 years saying, come to we heard your company's shutting down. This is happening. Come to our company. And they said, listen, when they looked at the product or the service and the comp plan and the infrastructure and who was running it, if they couldn't see $1 million a year minimum within the first year or two, they weren't interested. When they saw New You Life, heard the story, saw this product, saw this compensation plan, they jumped in with both feet and never looked back. So all we can tell you all is if you've ever wanted to be at the right place, right time, and you've probably heard this before, okay? You're like, oh my gosh, is she saying this again? But truly, truly from her heart, if you've been in this industry or have never done it, you have no idea what you've got your hands on. And we do, for those of us who have been around the block, we do, the people in health and wellness. So if you don't have that feeling of, gosh, I don't feel my belief maybe isn't there 100%, or I don't feel bulletproof. Use your support team, use your upline, use all of us to help you. Talk to your prospects, talk to your family and friends. A lot of times family and friends will not listen to you. So all I can say is set down your goals for the next 90 days, write them down, make your dream team list. Like Kim was sharing, go after, you want to build a big business faster? Go after the people that are on your chicken list. Because if you go after the people that really, really need an opportunity, a lot of times they just don't see vision. They're not visionaries. They're not pioneers. They live in their small little place a lot of times. That's why they're where they are. You can help those people with all the money you're going to make from this company. Go after your chicken list, people with influence, people their community will listen to, and say, hey, I've got something I want to share with you. Have you heard about this gel? What's that? Oh my goodness, you haven't? Because you will if you haven't heard about it. And send them that link. Get on thegel.com. Tell them, I want your opinion. I want to hear what you have to say because you know the people that I'm looking for. Who do you know that I need to know? And so do that, and then get them on the phone with one of us and let us share our story. Let us share our passion and why this is a great business and why we need people like them to partner with. One of the things I always say is discipline is the bridge to getting the results that you're looking for. To be disciplined, to pick up that phone. Kim and I were sharing over breakfast on Sunday morning, and we were saying, people look at us and think, oh, it's so easy for you. It's so easy for the Amy's, your personalities. You probably talk to everyone. Do you know how many times I didn't feel like talking to people? Do you know how many times I was, tired or discouraged, or a good friend of mine said no to me or made fun of me or whatever? What are you doing now, Sharon? No friends left. And I knew they were talking about me, but I did it anyway. I felt the fear and I did it anyway because of my dream, because of my goals, because I'm not missing out. Because there's people in this company that are already making $1 million plus a year already in their commissions. And if they can do it, I can do it. I always looked at that when I saw those people, and I sat in those chairs and went to those events and took notes. And I said, if they can do it, I can do it. So all of you that are listening tonight, hearing us, all of us can do it. All of you can be diamond ambassadors if you have the discipline, the commitment, and you follow the system and you stay plugged in and you just don't quit. You'll do it. We're all going to go to the top. So thank you again for spending your evening with us. Thank you, all of you that came on and shared your heart with everybody. We love you. And we're just blessings and prayers to all of you on the East Coast as this hurricane comes up, that we just pray for protection and God's protection over all of you. Good night, everybody.